Episode 48. Diana is finally free from sorting Chia's bag and all of those riddles. Well, I guess she didn't mind it that much. It's really me that's free. Still kind of feeling the effects of having done them though, by which I mean the exhaustion in my head, and I guess physically all over. Just going to do a little bit of venting today. That's why I put on Diana's punk outfit. By venting I mean we're gonna do coloring. The last one was Cecilia. Get all of our feelings out onto the canvas or whatever. That's how we're going to start, but pretty sure we're just going to wrap up with Pena maybe. Could also go fishing. Could play over in the arcade, try to get that achievement. The high score. Let's start with painting. Ten riddles, really. Why'd they have to include 10 riddles? You didn't even do many of them for the story, you did only 2. It could have easily been 7 like the rest of these guys, Cecilia and Adriano, but for some reason it was 10. Well, I'm sure there's an audience for it, that kind of puzzle. It's just something that I can't wrap my head around too well. And they did give us the Joker cards, but even with those, some of them, specifically number 9, just couldn't wrap my head around until I actually had the solution in front of me from looking it up. Anyway, we're not going to think about that. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to forget about it forever. We're here to paint. Oh, look. And Chia's going to be in the photo. Well, that's not a problem. We don't hate Chia. It's just her bag. As long as her bag isn't anywhere in this painting, that'd be great. And look at that. It's more caves and centaurs. Wow. It's the whole crew, minus Pena. Yeah, I guess this is what I was previously wondering, in just the last episode. What a coincidence. This is the crew that I guess was mentioned in one dialogue box or another that I didn't fully memorize. It's Muchi and Chi-Chi, the guy that owns the video store. The kind of ringleader that's kind of like the master. I guess the dungeon master or the what was it? Crypts and centaurs or caves and centaurs? I think it was Crypt. The Crypt Master, whose name I forget, also this guy's name, and Chia. With a new edition of Pena. Incredible. Seems like the perfect amount of players for a C&C session or something. 1 Dungeon Master, Crypt Master, and 5 players. Any more than that is probably pushing it. Not that I would know. There's actually so many characters. It's hard to decide on the colors they should be, and actually I think there are enough colors here that we could get their accurate fur colors. What if we just made this dark, like playing in a dark room? I guess they're playing out on the beach, so that would make sense. Just kind of experimenting with colors here. Like a gathering of shadow beasts or something. Out on the beach, playing crypts and centaurs. Is that the color sand is? I guess that would be a more sandy sand color. Doesn't have to be yellow. In our last painting we could have made things a different color and it worked out kinda well, I guess. What about red? Did we do red last time with the sand? Kind of like on Mars again. I think it was a different shade of red last time. Do we want this again? Do we want to go for accurate colors? I don't think we do. Not for our last painting. Gray sand? No. There should be some color in there. Orange sand. Again, like the beach at sunset. I kinda like that though. This looks like they're playing in the mud, which I don't quite like. I think we want a nice dark neutral color for the sand, which should be obvious, I guess, but no. It is probably going to be this orange. Again, once more, like we're almost at sunset. What if everyone were red? Nah. What if everyone were this color? They don't all have to be the same color, but just kind of throwing things at the wall. It doesn't really... I don't like the way that looks with the sand. I think we're gonna go with this after all, just for fun. A shadowy cabal, or something. And they all have the same hair color, except for Chia. Oh wait, she has two colors here. Kinda? That kinda works. I do like that, sort of. Yeah, let's go with this. No. I guess they assume you're going to use white for the eyes because the color is in the same thing as the teeth. Ah. Damn. Wait, hang on. I like that. If it makes the teeth that color, I guess we won't mind, but... What if everyone were like this? I don't like it as much, but it is interesting, kind of the panda color. I just really like the way that the eyes popped out on this, on her specifically. But everyone else I'm not so sure. I think dark for the eyes could work. Put everyone back to this color. And for the eyes... black? Yeah. Channeling a bit of Sister Angelica again. He's got black teeth. I guess he's got tar or something, I don't know. If we make his eyes black though, maybe we make this part gray. Or we make this part this color and this part black. Yeah, sure. Wait, what about red eyes? Sister Angelica had red eyes, didn't she? Or... no, wait, we could do black eyes as planned, and then red irises for those who do have irises. Actually, let's do a side-by-side comparison. We'll have her with the red irises, and her with the red sclera or whatever, with the black irises. Which one do we like better? I think I like red irises better. There is something about the red sclera here. Maybe we try it one more time on him, just to see. Yeah, I do think I prefer the red sclera, or the red irises. This is what playing Dungeons and Dragons does to you. You become like a cult or something, involved in dark magics. That's what your parents try to warn you about. His tongue. Guess I was supposed to be red there. Could just make it white. Contrast his back teeth. Why not? Just trying to get your mouse here. So hard to get one little spot. I don't think it's being colored. Wait, is it the nose the same color as the mouse? Maybe not. Okay, it is actually. Let's give everyone a bit of white, why not? Maybe gray? Oh, we already used that gray. Entirely white? Sure. Why not? Right, that's all his hair. Dragon's gotta be red, right? They're all entranced by the dragon. They've fallen under its spell. And these guys matching their own colors, I guess. What is this? Is this another piece? I guess it is. No wait, those are dice. Green dice, why not? You don't have to be all the same color. Maybe like a green circles and then a red box here, very important. Should the paper be white? Or maybe this color. Oh wait, is Chi-Chi actually the crypt master or whatever? She's holding the dragon. Her thing seems to be a bit different from everyone else's. And she is like, yeah, there's only like 4 characters here, so I guess she's the crypt master. I thought she was this, whoever it was. How about brown? Is that like a normal color for the crypt master's whatever thing? I wouldn't know. Maybe his eyes should be red since we only got one color. Yeah, why not? Although it does make his teeth red. Do I prefer black teeth over red teeth? Well, if everyone else has red eyes, sure. Black tongue? Black nose and black teeth? Yeah. The white may be a bit too glaring. I kind of liked it as an accent or whatever, but changed my mind. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And black here, I guess. This is a towel, I guess. Green towel. How about brown towel? Orange towel? No, that's the sand color. Gray towel. Red? This other shade of brown? Sure, why not? Yeah, that. Or this, and then this. That works too. Why not? Ah, gotta color those. All these boxes red? No. How about some black? Guess we're going with this color after all. Is white better? Just don't like how glaring the white is. I don't know. But if they're playing on gray paper, what is that material? What is gray paper? Guess it doesn't really matter. And now they're clothes. I guess subconsciously I left that for last, just like last time. Can never decide, can I? Oh, that's his fur. He worked in. Why not? Whose shirt looks best in pink? I think this one. Pink pants? Green shirt? No. Our palette is limited. That's just the same color as the towel, but it kind of works for the shirt color. Maybe on Chia. Well, that's all the colors. I'm just not happy with their actual colors. I should know what Chia looks like. We just kind of talked to her last episode, or rather. No, her swimsuit is red, isn't it? Yeah. We don't have to make only like their eyes and the dragon and this one box red. I think her stripes were... well, maybe her stripes were red and her swimsuit was something else? Was it this? Or maybe this. What color is Chia's swimsuit? I couldn't tell you. Let's just make it red. With black. That makes sense. Maybe. I'm just not happy with it. I'll get over it. What about this? Go back. I guess all we have to decide on is the shirt color here. I guess white's okay. Maybe these pants and then the pink shirt. I kinda like that. This guy's already wearing a pink shirt, and I don't know about them wearing the same thing. I mean, they're kinda together, right? They're like an item, so they could go to the beach wearing matching pink shirts or something. But for the sake of the painting, maybe something else. Yeah, that kinda works. Alright, the colors are kind of weird here. Wait, what about yellow paper? That's kind of fun. Dungeons and Dragons-y, maybe? No. Go back. This isn't the same sheet as these other things, right? So it's more of like a game mat or something. Maybe this one is this color? Oh wait, maybe that's her towel? Could be. Well, it doesn't really matter. Color's kind of a mishmash. There's no like unified thing here. I just started adding colors to the towels and then things just kind of went all over the place. I liked it at first with everyone being the same kind of shadowy color and this sand color. Can't think of a quick way to fix it though. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Could try one thing, just like this. I don't know enough about coloring or whatever, or actual art things to make this work. Forget it. Just go back. To whatever it was. I don't remember. Well, I'm not too happy with it, but I guess this is what we're going with. I kind of like the fur color and the sand and everything, and the game pieces. There's just something about the clothes colors that I couldn't quite get the way I liked. It's forever an uphill battle, I guess. Not that I would know. Art. Who cares? Maybe this red? Nope, not that. Just as I was about to turn things in. Yeah, why not? Her eyes aren't red, so we'll make her highlights red. Okay. We're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about getting perfect colors or whatever. This isn't a riddle. It's whatever we want. The Company of the Wyvern. So that's what they're called, their group. How fun. A drawing by Cecilia portraying a legendary party of adventurers, right in the middle of an escapade. Says Nickel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nickel? The nuances, the line, the juxtaposition, the color scheme. Well, you handled all of that except for the color scheme. I know you're just being nice about the color scheme, though. It's nothing to write home about. Diana, it seems obvious that I have nothing left to teach you. Now all you have to do is define your art, with your own personal style. All thanks to this incredible mentor. Kind, encouraging, patient. Come on, you're making me blush now. Come back and see me when you have time, so we can do some yoga nidra. Why not? I'd love to. A très bientôt, Diana. Not sure what that means, or how it's pronounced. We're done with the coloring. Nothing left to teach us, huh? It was fun. I like those mini games. There's like no purpose to them. It's just coloring. You don't get money. You don't like advance, well, you do advance your relationship with her, but there's no like ending to the relationship like everyone else. There's no achievement for it, I don't think. There are achievements for reaching the max relationship with the 4 main characters, but with Adriano and Cecilia here, they're just there for just being there. It was a nice diversion, and it really did actually help me calm down a bit. After all of those puzzles. Where's this? Is this in Borgia Marina? This doesn't look exactly like the actual secret spot. Looks kinda like it. Like the arching rock overhead, but no, not quite. I could easily imagine this being outside of Villa Fidato, that forest. Same thing with all of these. Oh, and this would be Cecilia's own study, I guess? With like a different set of drapes or something. Where's this? Is there a park like this in Borgia Marina? Maybe it's like one of those parks that's just outside of town or something. And people go there for picnics on like a special day or something. Beach at sunset. I could have made the water orange in that other painting, the other episode with, who was it, Benedetta or someone else? Would have been a nice color. I think I made the sand orange instead. Not that I regret the color, but it's just something to think about, I guess. Just kind of taking it all in. We're probably not going to be here. Well, can't think of any other reason to come here, or any reason to come to Adriano's farm for that matter. Could be the last time we come here. Just to see what she has to say. I'm so very pleased that you desire to keep your hand in painting, but I really don't know what else to teach you. Maybe I could ask Muchi and Chichi to teach me how to spray graffiti, if only. Today I feel particularly inspired. There's something electric in the air. Yep, that's her generic. Did I ever take note of these? Who's the subject here? Oh, that looks like Adriano, I guess, and I guess this would be him too. We've never seen him without his shirt off, and we never will because we can't fully romance him. Unfortunately. Who are these? Do we know them? These 2 mice? Oh, what's this? This little sculpture? Is it a sculpture or is it like an actual tool for some reason? Like this hand thing? Is it for like holding keyrings or something? Doesn't have to be for something, but the way I see it, it makes me want to put something in it, you know? Like keys or some of these paintbrushes to hold them or something. Alright. Out we go. Let's go visit Muchi and Chichi after all. Well, not visit them, like... Just go down to the arcade and... see if we can't figure out that whole camera problem thing. I do actually have an idea what the problem could be. Because one of my earlier episodes, the first time I was playing that arcade game, it was actually... I did get the camera... well, it was working normally. I remember seeing the HUD. It's just that I never actually tried... Ever get that? That's a constellation, right? I don't remember an eel. It's that damn eel again. You can never... This eel, it's like this thing that's been eluding me this entire game. We can go catch the giant moray eel or whatever whenever we want, but it feels like this thing is taunting me. I've never seen this. It's just like hidden way up there. How many more of these have I missed just by not looking up? The moray eel. To appease the giant moray eel that Dragut would have become upon his death. Wait, what? Become upon his death? The more superstitious fishermen free the eels they capture. I see. I don't think I freed the eel that I captured. Is Diana going to become a giant eel? Is that the true ending? Bloodborne? We'll see. Watch us from above, Space Eel. Right, Moochie and Chi-Chi. Where was I saying? Right, the camera. Yeah, speaking of the camera, anything like above that I missed? I can't turn the camera up that high. So the thing about the camera was that, right, and the first time I played Out of This World or whatever, that arcade game, I saw the HUD, but after that, every time after that, I didn't see it. I'm pretty sure the Giga update happened at some point after that. It might have been that I messed with the camera settings, and that's the reason I wasn't able to, like, see the arcade machine here, so there could be some setting I have here. That causes a problem with the arcade machine somehow. I think it would have to be under camera, right? None of these are like the distance, except for this. But it's all just at the default. I don't think I messed with this, just in case I could put it on the default. Just to memorize my settings. Yeah, I had the dampening on. Does that even matter? Let's just put it at default for now. And I guess make this standard, even though we're not outside. Maybe the arcade, like going inside the arcade stand, like going inside the world of the arcade machine counts as external or something? If it does, we're just going to put everything back to default and then try that out. Can we see the stupid HUD? Oh, it's not Out of This World, it's World Out There. Are we missing the HUD? We're missing the damn HUD. We still can't see the top here. It's like... somehow it's broken by one of the updates or something. It doesn't matter whatever camera settings I have, it seems. Well, we're gonna quit out. Wait, there was the HUD. It was just there. That's so weird. Has no one reported this bug? Or is it just my settings after all that's somehow causing this? Here, make it like far away or something. That makes it closer, and this makes it further, I guess? Make it like really far for some reason. We can always go back to the default. Okay, the camera looks really weird now, and I think we're actually zoomed in weirdly. But we can see if this changes the arcade in any way. Weird camera. I don't think that changed anything. It just seems to be like the same field of vision. Yeah, our health should be up here somewhere, right? We just can't see it. I'm not actually going to try too hard at this. I'm Just trying to see if I can see any, like, hint at the bounds of this thing, based on the effects or whatever. Obviously we should see a little bit higher to see the score or whatever. And our health should be somewhere. It's just not being overlaid or something. Is there anything else that could help with this? I don't think there is. Other than the resolution? I don't want to mess with that right now, though. Maybe I'll just do this off screen or something. Is there film grain? I don't see any. Yep, there's nothing I can figure out here. Oh, they turned these off. I thought they just kind of removed it from the game entirely, but it seems like those kinetic lines that I had in the early episodes before the update were made default nothing, or whatever, because people didn't like it or something, I assume. And actually, I think these were more intense, one of my earlier episodes. I guess we could check. Well, I don't really want them. Diana's not running that fast, don't give yourself that much credit. Alright, we're gonna go hang out with Pena now. We killed a lot of time, but this remaining time should be enough for Pena, I think. Are we gonna wear this? Why not? Punk girl and nerd girl. Why not? Diana should get a skateboard to travel around Borgia Marina, like quicker than normal. Instead of fast travel, which I think they talked about. I don't know if they have like plans to update the game again, but I think I did hear something about that. They should just give Diana a skateboard. Let her do some sick tricks or something, move slightly faster than running. Then you don't need fast travel, you have the skateboard. Obviously that doesn't solve the problem of like fast travel, but I would prefer it to fast travel, is all I'm saying.
Ciao.
Detective Caproni. Are you busy? Let me just check my invisible planner. Wait, we were only at 4 stars with Pena? Thought we were at 5. Like for the final event. I see count the tiles on the terrace written down. But for you I can move it. Okay. That's why she's just standing out here the entire time. She's just counting the tiles. She has nothing else better to do. Pawn's in his shop. Lexua is fishing. And she is in her workshop, working on whatever, walking around. Yeah, but then Pena's just kind of standing here. She is the odd one out. She is the oddest girl in town. I'm flattered. I'd love to do something together. What amazing adventures will Detective Caproni be involving me in today? There was one thing, actually. Oh, you've already got a plan, Diana? Which was the face, Detective? Go on, spit it out. Let's just say there's something that's been on my mind for a while. I thought you and I have both done something we've been wanting to do for a while, right? Going to the beach, crossword puzzles. Yes, true. Well, I was wondering, how about today we do something new together that neither of us has ever done before? Well, what's that? Yeah, well, I mean, I'll just say it. Shall we get a tattoo? Really? Incredible. Does Diana actually get a tattoo? How very punk of her. Oh. Huh. Yeah, sorry. I guess there was no need to shout. No, it's just nothing. I thought... No, I didn't think anything. What? What were you thinking, Pena? What new thing that you two have never done before were you thinking about? should I ask? Is it legal? Back to the tattoo. Are you crazy? Yeah. Diana's crazy. She's the craziest one in Borgia Marina. Yes, actually, yeah. I don't know what came over me. But... Actually, no. You know what? I'm convinced. Let's do it. Sorry, I shouted again, didn't I? Yes. The point is, during this crazy vacation we've been on, you and I are the only two that came from the outside. Plus that one lady that lives like under the Kuniklis, who is also going to live in the town forever, I guess. Whatever, she's fine. In this crazy situation, only you and I know what's out there. And we'll be going back to... Oh. We haven't really talked about this, have we? I don't know. Maybe it's this crazy summer ending, but... When I got here, I was a totally different person. I feel like everything that's happened to us changed me. I think I know how you feel. I'm not really the same girl you met on the promontory either. I know it might sound silly, but I need somewhere to engrave everything that happened here. We'll grow up, live our lives. Who knows how many more adventures? Or maybe not. You never know. You never really know what's going to happen. I think I've learned that's just what the future is. You never know what's going to happen to you tomorrow. Well, with a bit of luck, you meet the right people and you can find out together. Maybe I'm even crazier for not wanting to get a tattoo, you know? I'll tell you what, the old Pina would never have done it. But I will. That means... Yippee! Will there be anyone that does tattoos in Borgia Marina? I think I know where to go. Me too. I know there's a tattoo artist called Leon. Let's go ask him. After you. Okay, yeah, we are on the 5-star. Oh, I guess we just completed the 4-star and now we're on the 5-star. Heart, whatever. Loose up. I've been thinking something for a while. Let's see what Pena thinks about it. I have to get a tattoo from Leon with Pena. Seems like Diana isn't satisfied to just draw in colors on Cecilia's paintings, wants to make her entire body a work of art. Okay, not her entire body, just like a section of it. Where is she gonna get the tattoo anyway? Like, somewhere we can see on her model? Is this gonna be a permanent change to her character? We'll see. Que sorpresa. I was expecting the usual, Brats. It's almost a tiempo. Time for what? That Lumine y su amigo always want to see my tattoo. You know how kids are. No es a violent tattoo, eh? There are some things KO will not stand for. A violent tattoo? See, tattoos of bad guys and things like that. No siempre like this, but luckily old Leon isn't what he used to be. Is there a story there? Tattoos are serious business. Kids have to know that bad guys lose siempre. Or become artistas de tatuaje? I don't know. I think this old Leon has a lot of stories to tell. Are we even going to get one of them? Or just hints at them? Oh, we've never talked to Leon. I've always seen this tattoo parlor. I've never knocked on the door. Actually, I thought... Yeah, the guy lives next door. The guy that I thought runs the tattoo parlor that's next door, he's actually just this comedian guy. Right. Well, we've met Leon. Another character we've never met. Up until just now. I wonder who the last character we're going to meet is. Because there are still a few, right? He doesn't care about someone's body, but more how to decorate it. He chooses and treats his clients well. planning the tattoos alongside them. Bueno, can I help you with anything? Well, how do you feel about the Eternal Town? I guess tattoos are eternal, so it's literally something these characters can never go back on if they try to go for a tattoo. What do they say around Aki? Ah, yes. Mamma mia. He settled in well. With the time Del Mundo stopped, saying a tattoo is forever is reductivo. That's what I was saying, I think. I'm not entirely sure what reductivo means. It's reductive? Like, that would be the obvious thing, but even in English, saying a tattoo is forever is reductive. What does that sentence mean? Well, it just might mean, what's that term? What is that term? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's obvious, it's, saying it twice. It's unnecessary. Unnecessary is a synonym, but the word that I'm looking for is... Give me a moment, Leon. I'm trying to think of a word here. It's reductive. Obvious. Unnecessary. Whatever. I'll let them get the tattoo and try to think about it in the meantime. Actually, yes. We'd like to know how much a tattoo costs, or rather two. Ay, niñas. I cannot give you a tattoo. I am un hombre de honor. These tattoos aren't commodities, cosas you can just buy. Otherwise, I'd charge for them. You... What? This is a tattoo parlor, is it not? But... No buts. A tattoo is una promesa. Do you know how important una promesa is? It's a pact between el cuerpo y lo espíritu. You don't make it lightly. Don't be upset, niñas. Nothing can be done. What? Are their spirits not strong enough? Diana solved the mystery of Borgia Marina. She, saved the entire town. I think she's the strongest of spirit here. Okay, sorry for disturbing you. Alright, cheer up. Un tatuaje isn't for everyone. There are other things you can do. Hey, you. Listen up. Yeah, Pena. You tell them. Huh? It may not look like it, but we've experienced a whole lot, actually. We know what a promise is. For example, I know that you can't always keep a promise. Otherwise, I'd have found my dad a long time ago. But I also know that a broken promise can be fixed. Because otherwise, I'd never have seen my dad again. But here I am now. Ay, que pasión, señorita. I bow before your youthful enthusiasm. Oleon was wrong. We can hablar seriously about the tattoo. Forgive me, por favor. Do you already have something in mente? What were you thinking? Maybe something like... I don't know. A sphere? With a town in it? A little bit on the nose, Diana, but sure. Like those globos with the snow in them? No. Something... about how there will always be a little piece of Borgia Marina inside us. That's it. Redundant. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. It would be redundant, is what I think he was trying to say. Except the word was reductivo. I'm not sure if reductivo translates to redundant. You know, there's a formula in quantum physics for that. Sure, we're not electrons, but... Still. If two systems interact with each other for a certain period of time and are then separated, they can no longer be described as two distinct systems. Quantum mechanics. What happens to one of them continues to influence the other, even if they are kilometers or light years away. It's perfect. Very interesting, sí. Lleno de meaning. Sí. If you'll excuse me, señoritas, I'll go prepare the ink. I'm not pronouncing any of these right, I know, but whatever. Pena, you alright? That was such a beautiful idea. It's just that, now the time's come, I'm a bit scared. Hey, you literally crossed space and time to get here. What's a little needle gonna do? Oh, I think it did a lot. That needle wasn't so little. On like a scale of 1 to 10, being like the worst pain imaginable, where does this actually fall? Is it like as bad as like being wounded in the war or something? I don't actually know. I wonder how much pain I felt in my life. Like comparatively. Probably only around a 3 or a 4. If you consider like a broken arm or something. No, it wasn't. Oh, let's stop talking about it, please. Anyway, thanks for bringing me here. To your place. You almost fainted. No, come on. I wasn't really going to faint. Okay. Another minute on the road and I'd have dropped in my tracks. I don't think I've ever experienced pain in my life, too. Almost faint. No. Maybe close to feeling like I was going to have a heart attack or something. Not literally, but like... maybe like a 5 is as high as I've ever gotten in like the grand scheme of human pain. But probably not that high compared to anyone else. Definitely not tattoo levels of pain. And that makes it twice. Now you've saved me from meeting an unfortunate end. I'm getting used to it. Look at you, so all full of yourself. You're the one always getting yourself into trouble. I like this new Pena. I mean, I like the old one too. But this one seems more relaxed. Wait, something's different here. It's full of plants. Wait, did she steal some of our plants? Or not even stealing our plants, just steal our idea? Decorate the entire place in plants? It's the first time I've had this many. I hope I don't kill them all. And this scarf? It was a gift from Tonu. He said he wanted to give it to me because it was the most precious thing he had. It must have been hard for him to part with it. He wanted me to have something of his, for when I go back to Genoa. I see. I was wondering, so she is going back. In the original ending, we didn't like make room for her, or she didn't come with us. Was the idea that she was going to go follow us like slightly after or something after she had enough, or... Not sure what the implication was if there was only one opportunity for people to leave Borgia Marina, like with Diana, and that was it. But she is going back, it seems. I'd better give it back, though. Huh. What do you mean? Okay, never mind. This makes more sense now. Yes, because... well, there was something I wanted to tell you. I've thought about it a lot recently, and basically, I'm staying. I'm staying here in Borgia Marina. I don't know if it's the right decision, or the wrong one, but it's my decision. For once, my calculations couldn't help me. Not that I didn't try, of course. I've got to take the plunge. You've got to close your eyes and jump. I guess that's what Diana did when she came here in the first place. Huh? It's something my grandma Sarah used to say. Maybe I told you, she was a pilot. In her day, flying was a bit less safe than it is now, and she had a few little incidents, shall we say. With the choice to crash or abandon the plane, faced with the expanse of the land below, well, she said to herself, Santa Madre, I'd rather crash than jump out with a parachute. She really said that. Then eventually, she took a deep breath and jumped. Now I know where you get it from. Yeah, she did come here after seeing her grandma's postcard, because she's a bit more like her grandma now. What a face to have this decision on. I never really noticed this, whatever this decoration is. I like it though. We're not focusing on this though. We're not kissing this thing. There was one last thing I wanted to do that I haven't done yet. An unfading mark. So Pena decided to stay in Borgia Marina. I understand why, but I will miss her. Some people just have a way of staying in your heart. So this just means in the normal ending, like leaving without completing this whole quest line, you just find out, or you don't find out, you just assume that Pena stays behind with everyone else. That was my assumption. But yeah, this just explicitly spells it out. Oh hey, and they got the tattoos on their fingers. That's where it is. I was wondering actually. So that's the quantum mechanics equation, huh? I guess they're going to be bound by those tattoos, even if they're in different space-times or however this works. Maybe Pena can help solve the time machine with Chia or whatever, using quantum mechanics or something. Bring in some of that futuristic mathematics or something into the past. Maybe that's the only way we can ever see her again. Or maybe we won't. Are you okay? Did I bite your tongue? Diana, you were going for that kind of thing? Please, not on the first kiss. What? No. There's no need to laugh like that. VK equals 3157 if you subtend the whole of some p without reducing it to 0. Okay, I'm gonna need to actually see the numbers and like the actual mathematical equation. Like the full notation here. You can't just use words here for that kind of thing. You've literally lost your marbles. Any number of them. All thanks to you. Is there actually some kind of special math nerd meaning behind that? That's actually very romantic if you were to decode it or something. I'm sure it's related to some kind of mathematical theorem or something. I would have no idea what though. I'm sure it's all very nice. That doesn't cheer me up one bit. When you touched me, I don't know, it was like a flash. In an instant, I had it. The solution to the math problem I've been working on for weeks. Of course. Well, as you're staying here, you'll literally have all the time in the world to study, right? Who knows how many operations, equations, and mathematical thingamajigs you'll be able to solve. Is that something you can do without, like, outside influence? I guess math is just like a pure science, right? So you can just kind of, in infinite time, come up with infinite things about math. Maybe you need help with computers or something, or help from computers to solve some of the large number things, but who knows? There'll be no studying as long as you're here. Studying is banned from my plans. Would you do that, what you did again? You never know. I might come up with another solution. And a weird camera angle, and that's it.
Hey.
Oh, there you are. Let's just talk. Now that I know I want to stay, I'd like to make myself useful to the people in the village. Just to pass the time, you know? You could start small, doing something like helping Tonu with his finances. What finances? Pop gets paid in coupons for Casio e Pepe pasta at Mama Lucia's. Really? Well, we learned something about Tonu. See you soon. And that's it. No more romance. Pena was the first person we talked to, other than our parents and our teacher, and she was the last person we romanced. guess there's only a few things left to do here in Borgia Marina now. Let's get a look at Diana's, or rather Payna's, new digs or whatever. She got some new plants or something, right? I guess I don't remember these after all. And this little decoration thing, I guess that's new too? Unless I just never saw it. It seems like she's making herself at home. Kind of like Diana was. I really like this thing. I'm just gonna stare at it for a little while until the next episode. Now would be a good time to take a break.